Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
Where the hell am I? And what is this music? Ah, here we go.
Now, what in the hell is that?
Hey, big fella. You want a hit from this joint?
You ain't from around here, are you, boy? Take your hippity-hoppity music and scram!
Oh.
Welcome to the City Bumpkins Podcast.
Welcome back. That was a very special new intro for the City Bumpkins Podcast. By the time this comes out, we will have done the live show and the show has premiered. And god damn, I am excited. We have put in tons of fucking work on this show. Hours, everybody. Thomas has been putting in hours. Fucking Cody's been putting in hours. Everybody fucking stressing, hustling, getting everything done. The show is incredibly well produced. It's going to be on video. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be explicit. It's going to be crazy. It's very creative. It's segment based. It's twice a week. And if you're listening to this when it comes out, then yesterday was the premiere with a live show. Now, we're a couple of episodes ahead of this show, so we're not, because nothing is current in this show. There's no current events. There's no news. Everything is written in segments, so it's going to kind of come out in a delay. So that live show is actually going to come out again as an episode much further down the line. But, goddamn, this is Sunday, so the live show's a few days from now, and I'm really excited about it. By the time this comes out, live show's over. So if you're listening, god damn, dude, that was so fun.
Yeah.
We had there was at least 6-7 people on the little eye icon. We were people were smashing the little hearts. Cody was giggling. There was surprise special guests. There was music. Rihanna showed up. No, she didn't. Yeah, she did. All right.
She showed up in spirit.
You were there or you weren't. All right. If you didn't see Rihanna, that's on you. It'll come out in 10 weeks. But that intro was City Bumpkins. And I could tell you a little bit about the show. I've got the episode outline actually here for the live show.
Real quick, though, give a specific, what day, date, time.
Oh, well, okay. So this will be coming out Wednesday, July the 21st. So the live show came out Tuesday, and the premiere of the show was Tuesday, July 20th. And so this show comes out Tuesdays and Fridays.
6 p.m.
It was at 6 p.m.
Right,
At this point, that shit's passed for those motherfuckers.
Right.
But what I have the outline, and because this comes out after the live show, we could take a little sneak peek at it.
Okay.
So we got the topical debate. All these are segments that we wrote. So we're going to be talking about who makes better musicians. And, I'm going to argue for the city, but, yeah, he updated his country list, and he's got some good names on here. He's got Stevie Wonder, which I think hilarious. Hank Williams, racist, hilarious. Bob Dylan, same shit, fucking side of rice. I love this. We got our common misconceptions segment. That one's really fun.
Yep.
We've got a weekly breakdown. We've got our spoken truth. We've got our 3 lies, 1 truth. And this is only one show. The show's twice a week. We have the other show, completely different segments, completely different show. It's 2 unique fucking episodes every week that are going to be coming out of this thing. It's so much work, and we're so excited to give it to you guys. So go subscribe to the City Bumpkins podcast.
If you had to pick a specific aspect of the City Bumpkin show, what gravitates you to it the most?
I think, one, Cody and I's sense of humors are very, not only crude, but they kind of fit each other very well. And he's got a big, beautiful, hearty laugh.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And he gets a good laugh out of me. 2, it's unique. You're not getting this show anywhere else. These aren't segments that we've copied from other shows. Not all of them are the most original thing in the world, but each segment is something that we wrote and put together and decided to make. And new segments are getting created all the time. Like I was telling you the other day, we have a new segment that's going to be coming out soon that like isn't on the other episodes yet. So it's unique. It's not dated.
Evolving.
Yeah, it's not dated. It's not political. It's not topical. It's not your average show. It's a game show. It's a fun show. We've got the Wheel of Doom. We have 2 Wheels of Doom.
That's coming.
Yeah. We have a wheel that we play games and challenges, and the loser has to spin this wheel. And I have the wheel right here.
And currently, all it has on it is eat ass.
It's just has it has eat ass on it 8 times. All eight pegs are eat ass, and you know what? I'm telling you, I'm hoping I land on the white. And then we got this other wheel, which is way more aggressive, where we're doing a monthly weight loss challenge. And let me tell you something. Cody, he's a 6'1", 300-pound veteran.
Big boy.
Brick shithouse. He's a veteran. He doesn't look like he weighs 310 pounds.
Captain America.
Maybe in
here.
person he does. Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. So I mean that's competition. He's a soldier, or at least he was. Like he's got a lot of discipline and drive.
Yeah.
But I ain't no bitch either.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I'm not fucking. I'm not gonna go down that easy. And the thing is our punishments are real. This isn't gonna be like some cute fucking weight loss challenges that we did before. This is public embarrassment on a prize wheel.
Yeah. Yep.
It's literally public embarrassment on a prize wheel that gets filmed, it gets released, it's put on the internet. So your boy's gonna be embarrassing a veteran over and over and over again, dude.
Yes, sir.
I feel bad about it.
Or
almost.
you're gonna be eating your words.
I'm gonna be eating my words maybe this month. I'll tell you that. I gotta, I'm only gonna say this once on this show, but I don't deliver pizza anymore. Gurgen Spoils has fallen.
Oh.
And then after this episode,
Their empire's gone.
I'm gonna pretend like I still work there. To protect myself further, since I've got a fresh start here. Yeah, I work
it's probably smart.
Yeah, I work for a plumbing company called No Pipe. That's what I do.
Only a few select people are gonna know that joke.
So I'm a plumber now, and I work for No Pipe. But after this episode, I'm back to being a delivery driver.
Yeah.
But so I mean, like this month he's been on me. I can't lie. Like he's sending me photos from the gym every single day. He's fucking kicking, like he is killing me. And like my new job is like incredibly physical. So like I've been getting off work covered in fucking sweat and shit, dust and shit. And like I don't want to move. I don't want to change. I don't want to take my pants off to change into something more comfortable. I'm tired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely gonna take maybe the first month, he might take a month or 2, but I'm gonna be taking months too. We're both gonna be doing these embarrassment fucking wheels for sure. Like, but I know he's not gonna fucking steamroll me. That's not happening, bro. Like once I get physically adjusted, I'm coming after his ass.
To be fair, I mean, we only have it against other city folk so far, but every person that you've done a fitness challenge with, you've left them in the dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if you go back on our Instagram, you can find our scoreboards from when we did the MyZone challenges.
Yeah, and those OG listeners definitely know. They remember from the past 2 series episodes.
So I think this is gonna be it's a big challenge. It's hard, and I really like it. Also, I was talking to him on Friday. Motherfucker was eating pizza. So it's not over. It's not over. He's gonna have to do some horrible things.
This now though. Just go. Fuck
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Go give on. Go pump.
Yeah. So go look for City Bumpkins everywhere. It's out. It's finally out. We're so fucking excited to bring it to you.
Excellent show.
We've been putting in a lot of work. It's unique.
It's going to get better.
It's twice a week. It's on YouTube. It's on every platform available.
Mm-hmm.
We're putting in all the work that should have been done and should be done. We're putting in the level of work for this podcast as if we had an entire studio behind us. You know, we're the 3 of us are kind of putting in the work as if we had like a list of producers and fucking graphic designers.
Yeah, like if there's like sponsor money coming in.
Yeah, you know, something that you pay people like a legit team to run. You know what I'm saying? We're putting Gas Digital on the fire.
Yeah.
You know, they have a whole team and they have more fuck ups and errors than we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I love Gas Digital, and I want to one day go there and be on every single show. But we're killing an actual network. We're doing so fucking good.
Yeah. Production value, man.
Yeah, that's how it is. You got to work hard. But so I'm going to say it one last time. Go follow City Bumpkins everywhere. City Bumpkins Official, City Bumpkins Podcast. Just look for us. Shout out to Sarah at Moose Draws a lot, mostly on Twitter. She commissioned the art, and it's fucking tremendous. And she sells her own art. So, you know, go find her. Twitter is best. Instagram and Facebook, she exists. And, you know, she does commissions, but she makes things herself, her own drawings. And she makes like enamel pins and all sorts of things.
Quality stuff.
Yeah, at Moose Draws a lot. And to finish out the CB stuff, we have a very special trailer that's going to be coming out pretty much right now with this episode. This is the first time it's going to be circulating as well.
Yep.
So here you go. This is a nice sneak peek and a very fucking good reason that Thomas put together here to listen to the show.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of City Bumpkins Podcast. John and I are overweight.
Yes.
Okay,
like I go to this like one little state park, and calling it a state park is almost rude. It's just dead grass that they're not willing to build a fucking house on.
All right, so our first segment is the topical debate.
What are those big nasty fucking sea lions, bro? Sea lions fucking?
Yeah.
No.
That's a fucking grill. I was trying to do that. Oh, I can't do it. The ones that are just like slapping their sides.
Yeah, and I just feel like that's like a country thing to do. Like, y'all don't give a fuck.
Who has it better in terms of comedians?
Next, we got the 3 lies and the truth. My number 1 was country people survive mostly on meth and chewing tobacco.
So you just walked up and pulled a gun,
put it in its mouth.
Put it at the baby, like, shut the fuck up or you're going to get it.
You listen to me, sir. My brother, my older brother, and my sister's boyfriend were all in the military.
That is our wheel of challenges or punishments. Like a fucking squirrel. Like,
yeah, that's fine. It's cool. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're cool. We're cool.
Welcome to the City Bumpkins Podcast.
citybumpkinsofficial@gmail.com.
That's going to be a good show, you guys. I don't think you understand.
Yeah, that is so fun, dude.
Anyways.
That trailer came out really good. Thank you again, man. Thomas, you were a fucking wizard with this kind of stuff.
No problem,
I mean, when I first heard that, like, I would listen to this show even though it's not me. You know? Like, that's really good. So, yeah, and the email was tagged, citybumpkinsofficial@gmail.com. Also, don't forget tatspodcast@gmail.com. Send in emails to either of those. You're going to end up getting stickers.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking 100 stickers over here with Mike's face on them.
So many.
And I'll send you 6 at a time. I don't give a fuck. I'll grab a handful blindly from the bag, and you'll get that many. Just send us a fucking email. All right? And we got City Bumpkin stickers coming as well. So you never know. You might get a fucking handful of those.
If you get a City Bumpkin sticker, you might get 10 thickness in the shine stickers also.
For every 1 City Bumpkin sticker until they're gone, you're going to get at least 10 fucking thickness in the shine ones. Yeah. And then half of them are going to have Mike's face Sharpied out of him. He's just out of rage. Like, I miss you so much. Crying and shit.
Like tears. I'll do like there's one little tear on your guy.
Yeah. Oh, man. Mike, we miss you. We love you. You're the fucking man. And actually, he sent us in a little voice memo.
Oh, shit.
Now, here's the thing. I didn't listen to this before getting here. So, and I usually don't, which could be a problem. So let's just hope this was for the podcast and not just awful shit.
We're also not live.
Yeah, it's true. Like, dude, imagine this is like him venting. He's just shitting on his company, and he's like,
"I'm sorry, man. This job sucks."
I fucking hate every single one. He's naming all of his bosses by name. He's doxing people. He's fucking. It's just like the worst possible minute of audio that could have ever been played on the internet. All right, so let's see what we got here, Mike.
This is a guy that sounds like Mike. As a guy that sounds like Mike, I'd like to say that, that was the best 2-3 years of my life. It was great times. Allegedly. I allegedly said some things I shouldn't have. And allegedly, I don't regret any of them if I was a guy that sounded like Mike. And I would be back if I am a guy who sounds like Mike or was Mike. And somebody who has the likeness of Mike may be back on the show at some point or multiple points just to be there and be somebody who sounds like or may have a likeness of Mike. And I love you guys. I miss you guys. We got to get that D&D session in soon.
Yes, sir.
Wrap your fucking car around a tree.
Wrap your car.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Around a fucking tree.
I'm going to send him a quick I love you, bro.
Yeah, dude. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Mike, you're the man. You can, or, whoever this person is that definitely sounds a lot like him. You can come on the show whenever you want. We almost had him on for the 200th, but it was a scheduling issue.
Yeah, that dude just made me feel so. I need to hit up Mike, bro. You know, he just sounds so much like him.
He did sound a lot like he kind of sounded like he had a slightly higher voice.
Yeah,
it was like it sounded like it'd be like Mike, but with no facial hair.
It sounded like he was also in a warehouse in a trafficking ring. Too.
Yeah,
what the fuck was that about, bro?
It sounded like a beardless Mike.
What the hell, dude?
Beardless Mike in a wind tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he definitely is going to be coming on the show again. We didn't get him for the 200th just because that was honestly on me. We've been working. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those, like, I'm over here at No Pipe now and, plumbing.
Look, we've been grinding.
City Bumpkins, man. I'm telling you, we're going to talk about it a lot today because it's been on the fucking mind. The hype is real. It's out. It's out. As far as, when this episode comes out, it is out. And as far as real time, you and me sitting in this room,
the hype is real.
It's in a few days.
Yeah.
And, like, we've just put in so much fucking work, and it is so original and so fun. And I think it's just going to get better over time. Of course. And, like, it's got, and it's open to listener interactions. Which I think is fun as well.
Yeah, working out engagement from the audience is going to be a key point.
The social media,
for sure.
The social media is kind of interesting because we're both running different platforms. So for the people, when you want to go follow City Bumpkins, follow us on Facebook and on Instagram because the way we're doing this is Cody's running the Facebook and I'm running the Instagram. Mm-hmm. So it's different shit.
Yeah,
we're not like communicating about it. We're not pulling from the same pile of memes. We're not, it's completely like, they're completely different. And his is funny. I like his a lot.
Yeah, it's a good separation of content. We're not just taking a meme and posting it like on every single thing everywhere.
We have a TikTok with original videos. There's going to be like podcast clips in the TikTok, but then there's also, a series that we're running in the TikTok as well. So I mean, this show it comes with so much. And
I just had an idea.
What
if because we were doing the TikToks, right? And we were doing like without giving spoilers, certain like sketches. What if we had it to where like the audience could also send us TikToks, you know? Or like, how like on YouTube, like Shia LaBeouf or whatever would do random shit in front of a green screen and then give it to the audience. They do something with it.
Yeah.
Maybe we do TikToks in a certain format, but we leave blank opens or
That'd be
blank
fun.
spots, and then we give it to the audience to
we could definitely
fill
do
in
that.
The blanks.
It's just me and Cody like open mouth bobbing our heads back and forth like we're blowing people, but then everybody takes it wholesome and it's like us fucking bobbing our head to music and then the next one's like us just
fucking
like
raw dogging.
Then just finally getting face fucked brutal, but by like an anime character, by a Machamp,
and it's graphic, dude.
Yeah, it's like a Machamp grabbing me,
like the veins and
with
shit
all
are visible.
4 arms, and just railing my throat. Yeah, like a fucking
very aggressive.
Like I was a bad dog, bro. Just fucking going in, like just all over it. Yeah. Well, shout out to that guy who sounded like Mike. And we got a lot of stuff to get into this show. How far are we right now? We got that little
19
time.
minutes.
We're at 19? All right, that was good amount of time.
Around 1 second.
As far as the Discord goes, everybody's fucking. There's anything new right now in there. They really like fucking. Real quick thing, Biz Marquee died. So here's your moment of silence. Fuck, man. Biz Marquee. And I need you to, in post, cut that down so it's not as long, because I can't sit here quietly like that for too long. That's kind of crazy.
I had enough time to figure out the tech on my side too.
Okay,
so it's good.
All right, so the other day I got off work and I was driving down the road and I noticed that there was like 4-5 cars in line in the drive-through of a Wendy's that was like super far backed up. So I, of course, naturally decided to investigate. So I got online and I wanted to get my spicy nuggets on. And
nice.
And this is what happened, right? So it was like kind of like a shallow drive entrance. It's like a hard turn. So everybody kind of pulled in through the out arrow. But the in arrow, you know what I'm saying? So you get there, it's like if you're coming into the parking lot, you're supposed to be on the right.
Right.
And there's an arrow that says, there's an arrow pointing forward.
Yep.
And then there's an arrow pointing the other way on the other side because
Yep.
it's just enough room for 2 cars. Everybody's in the wrong one. It's a tight turn, it's a lot of traffic. And like there's a woman who's trying to get out. Now here's the thing. There's enough room for her to get between the line and then just go out through the wrong arrow. You know what I'm saying? More than enough room.
Right.
But she's deciding that this is an injustice. And she's not happy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And like I'm 2 cars back, so I'm just kind of chilling. I'm watching. I got plenty of time, clearly. And like she actually gets out of her car at one point and starts yelling at the person who is parked directly on the wrong arrow. And the dude is like clearly just being like, I mean, this is just kind of how traffic flowed. There's room right here. You can get around. I can like move forward, backward.
Yeah.
And she's just screaming at him. She's losing her fucking mind. She's going full gorilla. Her car's covered in fucking duck Bondo tape and shit. Like clearly she's freaked out before on many occasions.
Yeah.
So then she gets back in her car. She's given up this fight because clearly the person she's yelling at doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah. So she gets back in the car, and then the line moves forward. Next person, same spot, parks right on top of the arrow. So now she's furious. She's so mad. She gets right back out of her car and walks up to the next guy, and he just rolls his window up. He just puts the music on. I can hear the music. I could feel his sub behind him.
What a savage.
You know what I'm saying? He's just like, I don't care, lady. Like, again, I left you enough room. You can get out. It's like you're personally standing on this molehill because people are breaking the rules, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's not like...
And you're not okay with it, apparently.
Yeah. And here's another thing. There's another exit out of this parking lot.
That she could just back up into.
She could just back up.
Yeah.
There was another person that was in the parking lot that literally, it was like this old fat lady, because it's Wendy's.
Yeah.
This old fat lady comes out. She looks at the pile of like the drive-through line, looks at the fucking lady, looks at her car, and then just goes out the other exit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Why? What is the issue here?
Yeah.
And then so finally, it's my turn, right? So I decide to just park on the fucking arrow. Fuck this lady, dude.
For real.
I'm ready. I'm kind of ready. Like,
just sink it in.
Yeah,
dude.
I want to know if she's gonna go for it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And she this time she leans out of her window and she's yelling something at me, but I also have a podcast on and I'm more interested in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I already know that she's clearly insane.
Yeah.
So I don't have to listen to what she's talking to. So she's yelling, and then she gets her car closer to mine. And I was like, oh, this is a bad idea. Like, don't do that to me. And then she keeps going. And then finally, like, I was kind of doing like the what? Like, I can't hear you. So she got out of her car again. And then as she gets out of the car, the line moves forward.
So you get to scoot away from her.
And the dude behind me takes my spot. It was fucking awesome, dude. She started screaming into the sky.
Yeah, oh my God.
We broke her as a community. We got together as a community. Strangers worked together
to ruin this
ruin this bitch. Oh my God. She went full manic episode.
Like convulsing in the street and shit.
Yeah. And then I rolled my window down and I was like, you can get out like right there. Like, I was like, I'm fucking with her still, but I'm trying to look sympathetic.
Yeah,
You can get out, just go right there.
Yeah.
And she's just I'm like,
just foaming in the mouth.
fuck. Like, I was like, never mind. Roll my window back up. Like,
She's this bitch gonna bite me in a second here.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like, I don't know how long she decided to. No, okay. So then eventually she does back out, and she goes. Here's the thing: she just goes out to the right. She didn't have to.
Yeah.
Because part of me thought maybe she needs to get out and get onto the street that you turn into the thing, because then you can only make a left. But you can always, because you can always make a right into traffic.
Right.
Pretty much from wherever you're at, you can make a right into traffic.
Right.
And she had to make a right. So she took a stand to go out the arrow to get into the intersection that she can just make a right, when right behind her was a dip into that actual street where you just make a right.
Yep. Yeah.
So it was literally, she was standing up for justice. And as a comedian, or not as a comedian, as a community, we shut her down and we broke her. And I thought that was just, it was so fun.
Yeah, dude. When somebody has that hard of a fucking meltdown over something like that, and people are watching it, I think in most places, but maybe not most places, but at least around here, like, definitely there's an immediate bias, like, fuck this fucking bitch, or fuck this person.
Yeah, if you can't keep it
100%,
together in
dude.
public, it's instantly.
And you are start making it a scene, no matter who's around you, like, because you're also like being inconsiderate of your surroundings of other people that may or may not be your target at the time. So it's I think that's also the extra, like, everyone's like, just fuck this bitch, dude.
Well, it's like, and then in her eyes, she's the one. She's protecting the rules. She's enforcing the integrity of this parking lot, that we all are supposed to follow this guideline, and that the arrows were put there for a reason. So in her head, like, the country is being taken over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's at Nam right now.
Yeah, she is losing her shit. She can't believe that society as a whole has decided to just break all these rules. We might as well have started the fucking purge in front of this lady
and have a fucking just freak out. Dude. Yeah.
No, it was fucking awesome. I
was
love
this?
it. This was a Thursday, just a few days ago.
Oh, not too long ago. Then.
Yeah. Because there's a Wendy's right by where the plumbing company No Pipe that I work at.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to run with that one.
Yeah.
There's a Wendy's right there, and I was driving by it, and I was like, spicy nuggets. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I had a hard day, and I was like, spicy nuggets.
Earned.
Yeah. No soda.
Yeah.
And then
Good.
and then I find out Cody's eating pizza, and I'm just like, I hope you fucking,
that's a win in your head,
go
man.
lift bales of hay.
That's
you
a
bastard.
win, bro. That's a win.
Yeah, go fucking comb a horse. I don't know what you people do.
Yeah, go be a firefighter and the police officer and the carpenter
and the dispatcher and the mechanic and the guy who pumps gas.
Just go run your city for you. Yeah. Okay. Or town, I guess. Town.
Yeah.
We're from the city.
There's 40 people where that motherfucker lives, and he's 22 of them. he's that whole town, dude.
Yeah, he uses fucking Naruto cloning jutsu and makes like 40 of him.
Yeah, dude. It's like, imagine Parks and Rec, but everybody's Leslie Knope. It's just one Cody.
Yeah.
It's just one Cody running around.
Man, you're an efficient man, sir.
Yeah. He's the barber.
Maybe he needed the carbs. That's why he got the pizza.
Cody, you can run into him in the same town. He could pull a tooth and bag of groceries within a 6-hour span. You never know.
Dude.
He runs everything he does.
That's true. It's true. Jack of all trades for sure.
Yeah. Today he changes your tires. Tomorrow your kid gets sick and you bring it to him. You know, like, you never know. You never know. Tomorrow he's gonna birth a sheep.
Well, didn't he go? He went to. He did medical in the military, didn't he? He has medical training. I don't know if that was his MOS or whatever. I think that's what that is.
I don't know.
Damn it. I haven't brushed up on my military acronyms in a long time.
I don't even know. I know that he got to blow things up and he's afraid of spiders. That's what I got out of his military stories. That is
specific. He developed arachnophobia.
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah. You know, I apparently am having a seizure.
Yeah, no, you fucking. I would too, though. Honestly, that camel spider story, which is in City Bumpkins, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, those motherfuckers they kind of bury themselves in the sand, and then if something moves, they freak out and they just run towards shade. And you, as a person, create shade just by being alive.
So they're just hauling ass towards you.
Yeah, and they're huge. They're like the size of a hubcap. and they're running at you for shade, but you don't know they're running at you for shade. I would be fucking terrified, dude. Like, holy shit, like, those things are so big.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
It's
for
like,
sure.
It's not gonna fuck you up, but how are you supposed to know that? It's coming at you as fast as it can.
And Cody's huge, so anything for running away from anything that he's looking down at is probably terrifying.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Oh man, I've never had a big spider chase me, but I imagine I wouldn't enjoy it like at all.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, here's my thing: is like I said on that show, like I would have started shooting at it. I would have been fucking. I would have emptied a clip of hopefully something that fires bullets real fast.
But then again, I think I've said this on the show before. Is my fear manifests in an aggression. You know, I attack instead of like I attack out of fear.
That's what I'm saying. I would I would melt that fucking thing. I would try to turn it into just legs. Like I would shoot through it as many times as possible. Because I'm the same. Because I'm a big guy. So like when it comes to fight or flight. What flight? You know, where am I going to go? Am I going to run? That's not a good idea. How far am I going to get? And then I'm going to be winded.
Yeah, because the chances of somebody being faster than you is higher than somebody being stronger than you.
Much higher chance you're faster. Like
I feel like I can run pretty fast if I need to. You know, I'm like right in the middle.
I'm sure, like being the person being chased gives you more adrenaline than chasing a person.
Yeah, suddenly you gain.
That's for sure.
Fucking 10 miles faster.
I mean, my thing is just like you're gonna catch up to me eventually. And now I'm gonna be too tired to fight you. So I mean, my only instinct is like I have to fight. Like, even if I'm scared,
I'm gonna
it's
take
like
you down.
You know, like it's well. You know, where are you gonna go, fatty? Like, like my girl was showing me this video of this bitch that like. She sings in hallways and stairwells, and she'll sing like ominous music. And she was like, "What would you do if you entered a stairwell and you heard that?" And I was like, "I'd just leave." I'm not climbing stairs to fight evil.
This is a horror movie.
Do you imagine how tired you're gonna be by the time you get to the top to fight evil? No way, dude. You need good sleep.
I don't even know.
You need food.
That's the first thing. It's on the criteria.
You need a glider,
nourishment, and sleep. To fight evil spirits.
Can you imagine?
You just need food and sleep.
Can you imagine if you only got like 4 hours the night before and you were hungry and you had to fight evil?
That's the priest's secret.
That's
it's like,
crazy.
man, I just get 8 hours and make sure I stay under 3,400 calories.
Yeah,
or whatever the
don't
fuck.
eat, don't eat too many things that cause inflammation. You know, good fats, good carbs. That's how you fight evil. The evil's inside.
Yeah. Well, do you think you need a lot of calories, like 3,400, or you need less calories to fight evil?
Less. You
need less?
get more after you vanquish evil. Yeah, then you have the feast.
What are you absorbing their soul?
This is what you do. You defeat evil, and you go back to the village because Cody lives in a village, and then obviously everybody offers up their daughters, to be bred with. Well, because you're a hero. You know, I mean, come on.
Is this the West, or are we in some fucking backwater country?
No, this is just defeating evil. You know, I think this is the laws of defeating evil.
Are we Amish?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. We're settlers. But you get everybody's daughters put up, and then there's the great feast.
Okay.
And then usually, you get to hang your armor on like a cool wooden cross plank thing until evil shows its head again. But then by then you're all fat again. And you gotta like work out to fight evil.
Oh, insert montage. Okay, all right. This is a cinematic. I see.
Yeah, and then it all leads up to Cody getting gunned down by a fucking camel spider.
Oh, but he's the protagonist.
Yeah, but sometimes evil wins.
You can't kill the protagonist.
Hey, you can kill
what's the resolution then?
Somebody cries, a bunch of Pokemon cries, and the tears bring Cody back.
A bunch of Pokemon cry?
Yeah, see, you can kill the protagonist.
This just changes everything.
yeah. Did I say this was animated?
No.
It's slightly animated.
Slightly?
Yeah, it's like Toon World. It's like Toon Squad, whatever that shit's called.
No. It's like Space Jam when they go into the real world,
Oh, yeah. I think Space Jam's out.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot there was a new one.
I'm not going to watch the fucking new one. Not until it's free.
I haven't seen the trailer, so
I'm not paying for that shit.
MJ is not in it, so
yeah.
Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson.
I would have liked it better with Michael Jackson. Can you imagine his basketball skills? He would have been fucking
He's moonwalking into a backflip slam dunk.
Yeah,
some crazy shit.
Fucking, I can imagine. Yeah, dude, he'd be doing spin moves. He'd have the one glove on still.
Yeah, his moonwalk is his way of weaving through people.
Yeah, his uniform would have sequence on it.
Yeah,
he'd be the only guy on the corner of the hat.
yeah. There's full measures to how he dribbles the ball. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's always in like quarter notes or triplets or something.
When that evil team comes from outer space and they're still in children mode, he fucking steals one. And it just never comes back. It's never even addressed.
Oh man. Yeah, and then a new protagonist that was partially the side guy is now the main protagonist. Now.
Yeah. He's just his little
I
slave.
hate it when shows do side tangent. I hate it when movies do that. You know, I've been watching a couple shows recently that do that idea where the main protagonist for like the first 10, 15 episodes is like leading the charge, seems to be the main point, and then characters that were very clearly involved, like B characters, if you will,
Yeah.
Start to become like the main focus.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's cool, but I also feel like then sometimes it makes me feel like I wasted 15 episodes worth of my time investing into another character when we're just gonna divert to something else entirely. You know, like it drives me fucking nuts.
I think it's cool if you know that it's gonna survive. I think like for a long time, as far as duration wise, like if you think about The Simpsons, you can every single character that you see in The Simpsons, no matter how small or in the background, has their own story. You know their names.
Yeah.
You know their personalities. Like, so I think if you have the confidence that you're gonna last 500 episodes, then everybody can start having their own stories, and you're really invested. And no matter what somebody's doing in the background, you know who that is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because then you're comparing sitcom based stuff, you know, to story beats, you know, and like a beginning and an end kind of way of storytelling. I guess. And so in that context, when fucking shows do that shit, you know, it's just like, why? Like,
It's like there's only going to be one of these movies.
Yeah.
Or there's only going to be a few of these episodes. Like, I feel like you've wasted a lot of time building up a backstory when there's going to be no reason for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like,
100%.
It'd be like if you had...
They come into play slightly, but not really too much.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you had like a hero story kind of movie where the guy, it's like 2 hours and the guy's going to go on this crazy, like fucking long mission, and like 45 minutes was about this like little book that he had left in his room, and it was like his journal, and they explained what he wrote in his journal, and then like and then like he's constantly thinking back about this journal.
Yeah, and it ties into his influences later in the show somehow, or whatever, kind of thing.
Or even on a smaller note, like he's leaving the village and he just gets into a 30-minute conversation with just a random person that's not necessary whatsoever.
Yeah, plot devising. Like blatant plot. Because I mean, you could have a plot device in a film. Well, every film has a plot device everywhere, all about it. But I mean, I guess how you disguise it is usually pretty important. You know, because you can have something that's integral to the storyline, but also function as a plot device, versus somebody who thought of scenario A, it gets to scenario B, how do we get there, and then they insert transition something or another. That's like a different kind or different way of disguising a plot device, you know.
Okay.
And I mean, that's how I think of it, you know, as far as like when I would structure storytelling. I'm not a writer by any means, you know. But that, I mean, that's how you have to look at quote unquote plot devising in the cinematic form, you know, is like what is there to specifically drive from A to B to C to D to end, you know?
And sometimes it's like I have fucking, it's going to take 5 hours to tell the story and I need to get in. So it's like, let's see if we can't cram something into a random side tangent that's going to explain a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly, to give context. 100%. Yeah, exactly.
But then that always becomes like, if it's too long, like you'll lose attention.
Yes.
You know, like,
if it's not meaningful.
If it's dark and dialogue-y, just fucking your head will start to drift off. You'll fall asleep damn near.
Yeah.
You're in a theater. The way theaters are made today, like the
so
seats
comfy.
are
so comfy.
Everybody's got a fucking lazy boy with a fucking jumbo cup holder, like
to get to put yourself into comatose with your giant fucking 64-ounce soda.
Yeah, you got 64-ounce soda and a pound and a half of fucking popcorn.
Yeah,
a fucking
dude.
half-pound hot dog, all for the sweet price of like $1,100.
Fucking Americans, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're taking out like credit card loans at the fucking stand.
Yeah, especially like veranda theaters around here. You know,
Oh, I fucking bet.
Which is I don't know if anybody who's listening that's in the Bay Area has been to one. Because that's the Bay Area thing, isn't it? Or
I'm sure there's got to be
more than that.
maybe the name itself, yeah, but I'm sure that there's got to be more of those.
But yeah, dude, it's a nice big IMAX theater. That's like more common, at least around here now, than just regular theaters. Brendan Theaters is really the only one that's been standing true to the test of time.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's a shithole.
Like, yeah, it's gone through. They did the little makeover. They did a little glam up. You
Oh,
know,
okay, that's nice.
Remember? They have a bar and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because they didn't have all that fancy stuff before, and then they redid the carpets and
Yeah, it was kind of gross at one point.
at one point it was like kind of a shithole, you know, and then they glammed up a little bit, and then COVID hit. After they were doing great, because I remember going in there and there was very few people, and maybe it was just the wow effect of when you're a child and you're going to the theaters and seeing a big movie. But I just remember there being a lot more people. The theaters always being full. No matter what movie you're going into, there's always people watching movies, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And like the lobbies being full, right? And then as I got older, and before the theaters had the little, makeover, I just remember it not seeing a lot of people. Every movie I went to, unless it was like a big AAA movie, like
10 people in there.
Yeah,
max.
dude, almost empty. You know,
there was a few times where I got empty once.
Yeah, dude, and I'm just like, there's been a couple movies that I can't even remember. So granted, they weren't like huge release movies, but release day nonetheless. You know, empty theater, and I just remember thinking that's just so bizarre, because I've always been. I know a lot of people do not like theaters at all, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
I'm
either.
a fan.
I am
I'm
too.
A fan.
Like,
It's the suspension of the world.
I like going by myself.
Yeah, dude. You get to escape into another realm almost. You know.
Yeah. I mean the fucking you get the giant fucking surround sound system. Yeah. It's dark.
Screen take up your peripherals and stuff too.
There's no distraction of the outside world to fucking ruin the movie. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like theaters.
It's just people hate other people and they just want to be fucking spicy for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
I mean,
usually.
I get it. It's annoying if somebody's talking, but you throw a little bit of popcorn their way, and
yeah,
either you feed it to them or you throw it at them, and usually they get louder or quieter.
Yeah.
You can adjust the volume on people. You're just not allowed to pick which way it goes.
Yeah. My favorite game is to toss individual pieces of popcorn, and then if they just still don't know it's being hit them, you hit them in the head or near them, you start throwing 2 pieces of popcorn and 3, and then eventually just chucking handfuls.
Oh man,
fucking people.
One time, me and my buddy were like 16, and we went to see this movie, and like there was one. All right, no, I don't even want to split it. I don't even want to spoil it like that. So we're in this movie. It's empty, right? My buddy's hitting his vape.
Word.
Like he
just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and like. We're talking shit. We're making loud jokes. We're the only ones in there, so we're having a good time. We're having a little extra fun. And at one point, like we got to this habit where it was like if there was a part in the movie we didn't like, we would throw handfuls of popcorn. Like just
that sounds like fun.
Just throw it down the fucking rows.
That's
like
amazing.
Fucking handfuls. And then finally, when we were leaving, when the movie was over, we noticed there was a kid in there the whole time. And he was in firing range of the popcorn.
Oh no!
It was dark, and he was by himself. I don't know why he was by himself. He probably fucking snuck in or something. Like
that.
Like I bet like his sister took him, right? But she wanted to get pounded out by her boyfriend
in the theater.
So she got him his own ticket to a different movie. Like she let him see some rated R shit he wasn't supposed to see. And he didn't want to get in trouble or make any noise because he didn't want to get kicked out of the movie because he knew he wasn't supposed to be there.
Or his mom left him at the fucking theater that day.
And then me and my buddy are behind him screaming, smoking, throwing popcorn at him.
That must be fucking terrifying.
Talking
for that
shit,
poor child.
kicking the seat.
How young are we talking?
Like
6?
No, we're talking maybe like 10.
Oh, okay.
Like shouldn't
not traumatized
shouldn't have
territory.
been there. Yeah, shouldn't have been there. But like at the same time, he can handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was probably he
freaked
was
out, but yeah.
Like I bet it was hilarious until that first wave of popcorn hit him, because he was right in range, dude. He was He was perfectly like between the triangle that me and my buddy were making when throwing this popcorn at the screen.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because we got a couple seats between us. Gay, the gay buffer.
Yeah.
You know, guys
of course.
can't be next to each other in the urinal. Can't sit next to each other in the movie theater. It has to be something between the seats.
That is like the urinal thing is like an unspoken rule for sure.
Yeah.
Unless like, which is weird. Unless there isn't like an extra space, and nobody fucking cares. Then the fuck all fucks is given up. It's like a courtesy almost.
It's like if there's 10, right, and there's everybody. If there's 5 people, everybody's gonna have one in between them.
I'd argue,
as soon as there's like a 6th person, it just fills up.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
I'd argue it's almost
shoulder
like,
to shoulder.
You know how like animals like watch you piss and shit to like guard you. You know,
yeah.
I argue it's like it's less a gay barrier, more a defense barrier.
Yeah.
You know, like because you're vulnerable, right? You're pissing. You know, so
yeah.
You know,
I don't want anybody looking at my cock.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want anybody fucking fighting me while I'm pissing.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to be bumping shoulders with nobody.
Yeah,
I don't want to touch anybody's
fucking
elbow.
high alert, dog.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody else's stream.
Yeah.
Because you always hear somebody else's stream if you're right next to them at the urinal. There's no getting away from that.
I don't give a fuck about that,
it's
really.
bouncing off the urinal, hitting all the little specks, hitting their pants and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I try to deliberately prevent that as much as possible.
yeah.
It's just
Or you
'cause-
point your dick down, hit the little
then-
puck at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll try and like
Try to
arc
melt it.
the piss like along the wall and downwards, you know.
Along
so
the wall?
It, like
Fuck.
not like straight on,
You
you know,
animal?
like it's going downwards,
Oh, okay.
you know,
It's
like
the urinal still.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
is along
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? dude?
along the wall of the urinal. Not
Yeah.
the actual-
It's like, you know, you don't want to make any noise. You just hit the wall itself.
just
The urinal's a suggestion.
yeah, you just walk up and stop like 2 feet away from the urinals, drop drawers, and just start fucking spraying like a fucking sprinkler on the walls.
Oh, my God, dude. You know what I like doing if I'm in a bathroom alone with the urinal? I'll start at regular distance, and then you just start stepping backwards while you're peeing.
Yeah, see how hard
Yeah, see
you can arc it. Yeah,
catch the distance. Next thing you know, you're leaning up against the wall, and somebody comes in.
Yeah, so fucking you have to waddle forward and shit.
Power waddle.
That's hilarious, dude.
Or you just look over and you
Oh
give them
my
a
God.
smile and, see it like,
Yeah,
you
you'd
can do
be
this,
like-
buddy?
Just be like 1 second.
You think you got this kind of
Yeah,
power
right.
in you?
Look,
This is how a man
let's
pisses.
compete, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking $5.
God damn, dude.
I have it in my pocket. Just give me a second. I am almost done.
Yeah, no, it's an unspoken, like, you can't stand next to somebody in the urinal if there's space.
Yeah, what a wild way to jump from that. We started on theaters, and I can't even remember what we were talking about before.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
story development and plot beats, and then what was before that?
Throwing popcorn at a child.
No. That was
I think this all goes back to that voice message. I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right on, Mike.
Yeah,
Or the
right
guy who
on.
sounded
That
like Mike.
sounded very much like Mike.
Yeah. He had a very
We had to hit up Mike now.
he had a close ass voice, that's for sure. Okay, so I've got a couple things from the news here.
Oh boy.
But there was also one that was like a trend I was interested in. Have you heard of this pay it forward shit that people are doing at Starbucks? So it's like you order your shit and then the person in front of you pays for your shit. So in turn,
Oh, bro, people have been doing that for
and then you
ever.
pay it. Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
do you do that shit?
No.
No, me neither. I've had people buy shit for me and then like I'm just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not paying for the next person's drink behind me. And then
If I'm feeling extra jolly that day, sure.
I'm
but
on,
if you expect me to, you can buy a dick. you
no,
know?
I think the best you're gonna get from me is I'll pay you what I should have paid for my coffee towards the next one.
Yeah.
You know, because it's
Yeah.
like it's like if my coffee was $6 and the asshole behind me has got like a whole family.
You're not paying
Like-
for the whole order, of course. Yeah.
No, yeah. I might be like, all right, well, here's $6 towards
Yeah,
that
that's
asshole's
reasonable.
order.
Yeah.
Because they don't know I'm fucking doing this either.
Right.
So they're not expecting you to pay for their shit.
hmm
Nobody's telling anybody in this chain.
Yeah.
But like people are starting to get like upset about the chain. It's like a thing that's going viral right now, and they're like, it's a scam, and it's like, by who? You
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, yeah.
If yours was
Just
$6
don't do it.
and the person behind you was 30,
Yeah.
just don't do it.
Yeah.
Say thank you.
Or-
Give
yeah.
$6 if you want.
Yeah. Or give them the $6 you were gonna pay. Exactly. Yeah.
They don't know that you got paid your shit paid for.
Well, yeah, and it's
The
also just-
barista's not gonna come to the next guy and be like, hey, they were supposed to pay for yours, but they didn't. They're not
Yeah.
gonna do that shit.
It's a shame that people now can't just see a gift and go, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah.
Nowadays, and it's instead, what do I owe you now?
Yeah.
It's which is it defeats the whole purpose of a gift.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of paying it forward, in my opinion, is not to, oh, you should continue the chain. It's not, you gave somebody a gift to brighten their day, or what the fuck ever your motive was.
Yeah.
If you turn, you can't turn gift giving into a competitive medium, or an outlet. It defies the whole point of giving somebody a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and like I I don't think like if so somebody pays for your drink, right? And then like the cashier's, first of all, how does she know that the next person's order is gonna be $30? Do they go,
It's already.
I'd like to pay for the next one? And then they tell them somebody else's total?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know that that's okay. You can't be telling people business like that. Don't tell them what my order is.
I think that's
But-
technically public information. Is it? Maybe it's not.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's because it's like looking at someone's receipt. I don't know.
I think the details of the order are maybe not. No, I think just as the credit card stuff information. Blah blah.
yeah.
Because that information gets input into data and then blah blah blah, and they do something with
Yeah.
it.
But like, what's the point of getting like upset when you hear the other person's total? Like, is it that people think that they have to do it?
Yeah.
Like somebody's gonna come
Probably.
arrest them?
Yeah. Probably just they feel probably socially pressured.
Oh, that's for
which
damn
is
sure.
a fucking a bitch's excuse in my opinion. Just say fucking no or thank you
Yeah.
and go about your day.
I
you know?
I had this happen one time where I was working at the hookah bar a long ass time ago, and we were drunk, and we were getting McDonald's
Mm-hmm.
in the drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
and my boss was behind me. Didn't even know he was going to McDonald's. We were both just hammered. Everybody was hammered.
Nice.
It's like 2 a.m.
Nice.
Maybe even later. And I had Big David at the house.
Uh-huh.
So I'm drunk. I got so much food. And then I pull up to the window, and the guy was like, "Hey, so the guy behind you wants to pay for your food." And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Well, he wants to pay for your whole order." And I said, like, "I don't want him to.
That's a lot.
So please
Yeah.
don't do that."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, he really wants to." And I said, "It's my fucking order.
Yeah.
What are we doing
yeah,
here?
Yeah. Why you decide?
What are you gonna arrest me? You
Yeah.
fucking idiot! Like, let
Yeah.
me pay for my food.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like it's shocking that I don't want to accept this gesture. Like, let me say no."
Yeah.
And then, like, it was literally like a whole thing. And then so eventually, I literally was like, "All right, fine. He can pay for it. Why not?" I think it was like $30+ worth of McDonald's, which in McDonald's goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
especially if you're going off the value menu and shit.
Oh yeah, well we were
Yeah.
two heavy fellas.
Yeah.
We were definitely going off the value menu.
Yeah.
David had this weird spurt of time in his life where he would order like 4 or 5 of just the hash browns.
Ooh, hash
Yeah.
browns are good though.
Be like, "Hey, buddy, we're going to McDonald's.
Those
Give
are
me
fire.
5 hash browns." And, they're like, "All right,
Yeah. Yeah.
why not? Eat them
I
as a
think
sandwich."
Good choice. Well,
I'd eat them all at once.
you stack them
Stack
on
'em.
top.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
you take that first bite and all the grease hits your chin,
Yeah.
leaving chemical burns as
that
it
makes
goes
my
down your
stomach do
neck.
some flips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, dude, think about how much grease is in those hash browns. I love
it's
those
a
hash
lot,
browns.
bro. I mean, we also used to when we went to DVC for a while.
Oh yeah,
we used to go to the McDonald's and get the fucking
the sausage McMuffins.
Yeah,
That was a grease heart attack. I remember my chest feeling cold in the morning from eating my 3rd sausage McMuffin on the way to class. Like actual cold feeling in the chest. That's such a
I
weird.
actually remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were walking because we were to do different classes at the time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or no. We had the same morning class in the
We
morning.
had the opening class together.
Right. Yeah, I remember us walking on the way back, and you're holding your chest, and like, what are you doing? You're just like, bro, like, I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what does that mean?
Yeah,
man?
like the grease has
You
a
can't-
drip.
You can't just drop that bomb at fucking 8 a.m, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, dude. Like I remember just like literally being like, "Is this the end? Like,
yeah.
is that
dude.
how that works? Like, holy shit!"
Is this my heart stopping?
I thought my body was gonna let me trash it for a little while. Like I didn't know it was gonna be instant consequences.
Yeah, dude.
God damn,
Yeah,
dude.
That's so bad.
But yeah, man. Like, so pay it forward. Everybody can suck my dick.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be nice, but don't feel like you're obligated to do anybody a favor just because somebody else did you a favor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Exactly. I think that shit's silly. All right, so I've got interesting. I've got a couple stories here, and some of these are actually from Florida, which is kind of cool. So here's the Florida segment for you.
Florida.
Yahweh be with you.
Bitch. Okay, so I got my first one. 35 people were injured at a South Florida mall on Saturday when police say a man sprayed a bear repellent inside of a Bath and Body Works before stealing 2 bags of candles.
Wow.
So he goes. I gotta say, I went there yesterday actually because I like candles.
Mhm.
I'm a young homosexual. And
Hey,
Hey, I like candles.
Whoa, candles are cool for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. What are you trying to say? I can't be a homo? What are you judging me?
No, I'm saying you don't have to like you don't have to be homo to like candles.
I am the coming Messiah.
Exactly.
All right, all over those.
You could be a
candles.
Christian.
Yeah.
You could be a Catholic.
Keep going.
You could be you could be white. You could be black. Anybody can like candles. Just because it smells like a fruity fruit cranberry sauce doesn't mean I'm gay. I mean I like fruity smells.
Oh no, I fucking love candles. I used to take bubbles with me all the time.
Smelling nice is nice. All right?
Yeah. I like nice smells. you
Me
know?
too.
And Bubbles always gets all butthurt because I'm like, let's go candle shopping, and he's like, no, it's soft. You know what I'm saying?
You're soft.
He's trying to be all
You
thug and
fuck.
cool and stuff.
You bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet some fucking thug that's all tats up and everything and just like I've killed motherfuckers and everything goes and go, that's a good ass smell fucking candle.
That teak wood and eucalyptus. And then he fucking straps up his Timbs and he goes about his day.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? But,
He knows the brand.
So I mean, like, I guess all walks of life can get into a Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
And I like to think he was there for the candle. Shout out to the Halloween collection.
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
so
on sale.
So I don't know why, and I guess okay, this is what I'm guessing from the story. He only did it as a diversion to steal candles. Now
I love the idea of stealing scents and then just tarnishing the rest of it so nobody else can have some nice smelling things. Fuck everybody.
Like he's the fucking Riddler. Like he needs to make an entrance and an escape. Like there's no way that this dude. It's a Bath and Body Works. If you want to steal candles,
I like this guy.
You walk out the front door with them.
Yeah.
What is the fucking
it's
11
true.
women that
Why-
work there going to try to hold you down?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they're going
yeah.
to panic. Two
You
of
have-
them are going to cry.
Yeah.
One of them is going to call the manager. The manager, she's going to be terrifying.
You have a weapon,
Yeah.
multiple weapons.
Yeah. I mean, there's like one or two black girls that work in there. I might square off with you depending on what Bath and Body Works you're at. But other than that, you can just steal shit.
Yeah.
So the fact that he lets off the bear repellent, that makes me happy. He
Insult
did that for fun.
To injury.
He did that for fun.
Yes, he did.
Now, here's another thing. It injured 35 people.
Yeah.
One of the employees,
Yep.
one of the employees had to go to the hospital in serious condition. And,
Probably got sprayed directly, maybe.
and it furthers my point that I've always said that women should carry bear mace.
Yeah.
I think most people should carry bear mace.
Yeah.
Because I think that's better than a gun or a knife or something. 'Cause
Yeah.
one,
Pepper spray.
you don't have to kill anybody.
Bear mace is like extreme version of pepper spray, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pepper
Yeah.
spray on steroids.
Yeah.
And some people can get used to pepper spray. Some people aren't really affected
yeah.
that much by pepper spray. Like, there's inmates and shit that have been pepper sprayed so many times that you
Yeah.
could just kind of shrug it off,
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the people that typically you're trying to pepper spray. So you
Yeah.
need stronger shit.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you don't have to kill somebody, having a knife or a gun. Like, you gotta have to, even if you are defending yourself, you're going to live with that forever. Especially if you stab someone to death. Holy fuck. Can you imagine stabbing someone to death? Even if you're
No.
defending yourself, stabbing somebody to death
yeah.
is hard.
It's also
One stab's not going to do it
no.
unless you go like right into their temple.
Yeah.
And that would be hard because
Yeah.
you're trying to break a skull.
Yeah. Also, the target is smaller.
Very small.
And then,
you might even fucking, honestly, you have probably a better chance at slipping your grip off the knife and slicing your hand open.
Yeah.
Trying to break it through someone's skull if you miss.
I definitely think women especially should go for joints and pressure points.
I think you should get fucking bear mace.
Like, yeah, for sure. But I
'Cause-
mean, if you're in the situation of you're grappling,
Oh, yeah.
like
Go for dick.
Go for
Dick
that
and balls.
Too. that too. For fucking.
That's why
sure.
God put him
For
there.
fucking sure. Eyeballs.
If you want to believe in a creator, that's one of his moves was
Yeah.
leaving it on the outside.
Yeah.
Because that was our natural deterrent for just raping
That's true.
everybody that we want.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know how much order
You're not
would there be
wrong.
in men if our balls were tucked inside of our body.
Yeah, and defended a little bit better.
Yeah,
Like females.
but we're still like
still hurts.
like we're
But
still
not
like,
as much, I guess.
we're still like incredibly stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
our bodies are still built
Yeah.
for muscle way more, but now we don't have the weakness of our balls anymore. Like getting kicked in that spot just
Yeah.
feels the same as getting kicked in like the leg. Like it hurts because you got
Well,
kicked.
it would still hurt because it still hurts for the ladies if you get kicked in the coochie. You know.
Yeah, but I'm
'Cause you're,
saying,
you're
like-
shaking the ovaries. You know.
Yeah. But we wouldn't have ovaries. I mean, I guess your
Well,
balls
you
pretty
would
much are.
well, theoretically, it could be in your body.
Yeah.
You know, so same principles would apply. If you get kicked, it would shake the fuck out of your balls still. But
Yeah.
to your point, you know, less of a chance for them popping, which
Yeah.
that's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
You know,
And I think
that's
it would have to hurt significantly less. Though.
I think I
can
made
see
it.
it's still hurting, but
I mean, a lot of people cringe on the podcast just now.
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
about,
yeah.
balls popping.
oh,
dude,
me and
fucking-
Mark and I had this weird thing that we went through in middle school where everybody just started kicking each other in the nuts.
Yeah, see, that's not.
It's like as soon as everybody got dick hair, they started hitting each other in
sack
the
tapping
balls.
is I've heard it many a time.
Yeah.
You know, but genuine
Full kicks.
full kick. You know,
Yeah, just dropping each other on
that's
asphalt.
probably not good.
Yeah, just putting your buddy down.
Probably pretty bad.
Yeah, fucking hot summer, 110 degrees outside,
Sweating.
face
Fucking
on
sweating.
pavement.
Oh yeah.
Face on pavement
No,
because
you
your
think you're
balls
on
so
the
hurt it
grass?
doesn't even bother
You know,
you.
down on the grass, bro?
Yeah, you drop
What
your buddy
the
in the
fuck,
basketball
dude?
court.
Oh my
Just-
god, on the blacktop,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
When it's sizzling hot, too.
Yeah, and your balls hurt so much you don't even feel
You
it.
get
You
fucking-
wake up with the burns the next day and you go, yeah, oh
Third
yeah,
degree,
that's from
yeah.
when I got hit in the fucking balls. You're still thinking about the balls as you're
Yeah.
looking at your arm that looks like lizard
Yeah.
skin.
The
Like-
the residual pain is creeping into your abdomen again,
Yeah.
just like last time.
Yeah,
dude.
so those
Fucking-
haunt you.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I think women, I think most people, honestly, when it comes to self-defense, I would say
Yeah.
have fucking bear mace.
Probably because
Put bear mace in something that's smaller so it doesn't make a cloud.
Sure.
They should make personal bear mace that's for people.
Mm-hmm.
Or just up the level of pepper spray. Because that's the thing with bear mace sprays in a cloud.
Yeah.
Usually it's either part of a backpack that has a trigger on it, or it's something that you can manually fucking shoot out of a funnel horn. But it comes out a big
Right.
plume because you're taking a bear, you can't miss.
Right.
You know,
right.
but make one for humans.
I wonder if it's
Or keep
because
the
it's
cloud.
too potent. It
Yeah.
it's probably one of the reasons why it's not used commonly because it can
I would imagine it's just probably harder to get.
that, and I can see a lot more court cases through the use of bear because it's more lethal technically speaking than
Yes.
pepper spray. So
But then that's the line on like excessive
defense
force
versus
Yeah. So it's like if I think it's like I can't say that this is the law or not clearly, but I remember I had a coworker get robbed a while back, and the person had a gun. They said they had a gun. They probably had a gun. Maybe they didn't. It was one of those like it's in my pocket
not
kind
worth
of situations.
not worth fucking taking a chance.
Yeah, and it could have
Yeah.
been like a gang initiation because it was a young kid. So like there could have been more people watching.
Waiting.
You know,
yeah.
we're talking about like 1 a.m. in the projects. And so, my coworker was just, of course, here's all my things. And he was talking to the cop and he was like, if I would have taken my chances with this guy, like what would have been the legal ramifications? And he's like, well, if you're legitimately in fear for your life, like if you think this person can kill you or is going to kill you, you're pretty much allowed to put them within an inch of theirs.
Mm.
Like, I think now if you're a martial artist or a veteran,
Right, you're technically
now
a
excessive
weapon.
force becomes a lot easier because you know better.
Mhm.
But if you're just a civilian, an untrained, normal person, I think you're allowed to do quite a bit of damage on somebody if you think they're going to kill you.
Right.
So, and bear macing somebody would be awful, but still not as bad as shooting somebody or
That's fair.
stabbing someone.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I
yeah.
think it would do a better job at slowing people down.
You're repelling
'Cause,
in
I mean,
general.
You shoot somebody, yeah, you're going to slow them down, that's for sure. But I mean, the same thing with stabbing somebody, but that person's not dying or dead. And I guess some would argue that they should be, like if you're trying to rape somebody or like a child and somebody shoots you, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, they should have just used a bear mace. Because one, that would have gotten the child, which would have been hilarious because then they're getting molested and maced. But two, like
Jesus
that guy
fuck.
just, but that guy deserves to die. So I'm not going to say don't fucking shoot him. But like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
but if it's just like some guy's like a creep, and then it's the difference between a woman pulling out like a little pistol out of her purse or something that's gonna, fuck them up for a little while.
Sure.
Give them the mace first.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's more ethical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that for sure.
But this guy, all right, so there's a little bit more to the story. So he goes in there, he grabs his 2 bags of candles, bear maces everybody, 35 people down, and then he just leaves and gets in a yellow cab and wasn't identified by anybody.
No one found him?
Nobody found him.
Wow.
He just got away with it.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude?
Like,
where was the police the entire time?
yeah, like
What the fuck?
the movies make us think that the cops have like thermal infrared vision, that they're looking at you from a satellite from, and
Yeah, dude.
they're accessing every CCTV
Well, also,
camera
like,
from when you
we've-
left your fucking house to when you entered it
Well,
again.
also we've seen like fucking like how fast police respond on on real life on like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Like and it's just
And I mean, we're talking about 35 people getting injured.
yeah.
You would think that 35 people getting injured, somebody's gonna be able to identify the guy.
Right.
Somebody, 35 people.
Yeah, yeah.
What was he wearing, a mask?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like-
was just an exceptionally difficult person to identify.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then 2, he just gets in a yellow cab.
Yeah.
How calm was he when he got in that cab? Dude?
How cartoonish of him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how chill was he when he just gets into the cab with his 2 candles and his now empty bear mace canister?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, did the cat roll like and everything too when
Yeah.
you like
You think he was in on
Fuck,
it? He
man.
gave him one of the bags of candles.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Like, it makes you question the police forces and how their response rate is for some of this shit.
and
Because it's like
how do these 35 people have this happen to them and not one of them can identify the guy?
that's a lot of time. Also,
Yeah.
when you think about like if he went and sprayed more or less not individually, but let's say the bear mace what the fuck
we'll call it the
mace is
yeah,
it
it's bear mace.
a bear mace.
Bear
For some
repellent.
reason, bear mace didn't sound correct in my head.
Oh yeah,
I'm having multiple strokes today, I guess.
okay.
But like, assuming the bear mace is like the spray is like what, like 5 feet wide by 10 feet in
yeah,
front.
it's a pretty
give or
good.
take.
It's a significant
know,
cloud for sure.
You could get 5 or 6 people decently in
Yeah.
front of you with
Yeah.
it. So, but still, that's a lot of time to hunt down 35 plus people, spray them enough to injure them,
Yeah,
and also carrying candles, then leaving
Yeah.
to find a cab and then get out. That's a lot of time,
unseen,
dude.
completely somehow.
Like,
And what I wonder if he chose those candles specifically.
wow, he's bear amazing.
Yeah.
I like the
Smelling 'em.
cherry.
Do you think he walked around for 15 minutes first and smelled every candle in the store?
Yeah. Oh
and then
yeah.
he filled it. He got the 4 that he wanted that fit in the 2 bags
Yeah.
and just fucking maced everyone and left.
Yeah.
And then you had to fill the whole fucking room with it to get 35 people. So he was
Yeah.
walking around just holding the nozzle down.
That's true. He could just be holding it down and
Yeah.
spraying everybody like that.
Yeah, like he's
his way
killing
out.
he's killing bugs.
But like
He's-
wasps.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then just right into a yellow cab.
I kind of like the idea of
Body
him
fucking
choosing his candles while he's spraying people.
Yeah.
like a fucking Marvel villain.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, they've got some good candles, and then
Yeah.
they've got some dog shit candles.
Yes. Also,
Dude.
Bed Baths and Beyonds are pretty big.
No, this is a Bath and Body Works. That's the
Oh.
place in the mall that sells lotion and hand soaps.
Sorry. Yeah, I had a completely different image.
Dude, if it was a Bed Bath and Beyond,
Spraying people down in that small space makes sense now.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, because typically it's a mall
I had
store.
information loose.
It's it's typically that's something you'd find in a mall. It'd be like
Yeah, I've seen those.
It'd be like,
Smaller cubby kind of store,
yeah,
almost.
probably be about
Not a
twice the
huge
size of the
footprint.
studio.
Yeah, okay.
not huge.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah,
now.
so it would be easy. But 35 motherfuckers in that is a lot of people too. So I
yeah,
mean,
that's pretty tight.
yeah, those are tight quarters. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
yeah, it would be easily, I guess, to vent the whole room with it for sure. And I love it. I love it because
Honestly, yeah.
I think it's fucking hilarious, and it's such a Florida thing.
Random.
There's so much going on in Florida between that condo that collapsed. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-mm.
There was an entire fucking condo, skyscraper that collapsed. It was huge. A lot of people died.
Oh, you mean like a skyscraper where there's multiple condos?
Yeah.
And they're all like real estate, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, and it collapsed?
It collapsed.
Like, how big of a skyscraper are we talking?
Look it up on Google. I'm thinking 10 stories at least. If you just literally just type in Florida news, I promise it's going to be the whole first thing. This was like a month ago.
Mouse real quick.
This was like a month ago, and it's been the headlines in Florida for a while.
Type in what?
Florida news. Not on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, just on Google.
That's just my go-to for
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Florida news.
Yeah, I guarantee. There it is.
Oh, yeah. After Surfside Tower collapse, condo residents in Florida and beyond wonder if they need to worry. Like,
Yeah, this is just the thing about it, but like,
oh fuck!
oh my god,
Shut up!
it killed at least 100 people.
Damn!
Yeah, that was a fucking big ass condo.
Holy shit!
Look at it.
Oh yeah.
See, that looks like a Vegas hotel. It's so big.
Yeah.
And it's still going.
The whole thing.
Oh,
So one half went
dude.
down, then the other half went down.
Yeah, that's so many dead.
Can you imagine
people.
just like chilling at home?
And the whole thing comes down.
Yeah, and
you
just
live on the
nothing
10th
you
floor.
can do, bro.
Or you live on the 8th floor, so you hear it come down the first two floors.
Fuck. Yeah, being in the middle is terrifying.
Oh, the 3rd floor?
Yeah,
Dude.
like you're a 10 floor, 10
story,
yeah,
yeah.
10 floor fucking thing, and you're on the 5th or 6th floor, dude.
So you hear it coming
Yeah.
down one at a time.
Yeah, and then if you're not dead on impact, you get crushed with it, you know.
Yeah. So
like-
that was July 2nd, and yeah, that thing went down, killed a lot of fucking people.
Damn.
So Florida's just been dealing with this in a hurricane. So like, I feel like people are just kind of getting away with whatever
why do
they
we
want.
live in Florida? Why does anybody live in Florida, dude?
That's good weather.
Like
Hurricanes.
as as they get fucking ruined.
Yeah, fucking, yeah. That condo, that sucks, dude. There's a lot of fucking dead people for sure. Shout out to all of them, but Bismarck, he was more important than every single one of you.
Damn,
so
holy shit.
he got
dude,
the moment
like,
of silence.
I cannot believe how yeah,
That's
dude,
a tower.
It just constantly
Yeah.
look at this sad fuck on this front page.
Yeah.
It's like I lost stuff.
How funny if he's just the author of the article. Like he has
Right.
nothing to do with this.
I lost nothing, but I look sad. So
This is my big report, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that really fucking sucks,
That's
dude.
wild, dude.
But yeah, so I mean, I feel like people are just because this is Miami, and that's where that guy was.
Yeah.
And this is and my other story is also in Miami.
R.I.P. to those families
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so I think no coincidence that both of these were in the same area, pretty much.
Oh,
So this one's pretty cool too. Do me a favor, Google C-130 up the plane.
C-130.
And while you're looking that up, just as an image, I want to explain this story because it kind of confused me. So, oh yeah, look at that fucking thing.
Oh, it's a fucking
it's a big
military
fucking plane.
transport plane.
Big fucking plane.
Ooh.
And then they dropped the A-team out of one of those. So,
Oh, yeah.
so Florida man steals car, then leads cops on a high-speed chase. In the high-speed chase, yeah, they got 2 tanks in that shit.
Yeah.
In this high-speed chase, he crashes through an airport and then climbs into the cockpit of a Coast Guard C-130.
Oh no. Can he fly it?
No, they got
Oh my god, that'd have been amazing.
they got him in the cockpit before he could take off with it.
Oh,
But bro,
that'd have been some GTA.
if he could have gotten a
shit.
C1, that's 5 stars.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
5. That's how you get 5 stars.
Yeah, 100%.
There would be
dude.
other planes trying to drop soldiers on him.
jets
from
coming
above
in on
them.
you, dude.
Yeah, there's tanks on
bro.
the ground just firing
God
into the sky in
damn.
your general direction. They're willing to lose this plane to finish you, just to melt you
Yeah,
in the
dude.
sky.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Now, here's what I think was interesting in the story. Steals a car,
So close. So
high speed chase,
Uh-huh.
Crashes into an airport where there's military vehicles, breaks into a C-130, probably one of the more expensive pieces of military equipment.
Oh yeah. Just parts alone, dude.
Probably with the intention of stealing it. Clearly, his bond was only $24,000.
What?
Yeah, you'd think
That's like
it's not that much.
what?
That's enough to where if somebody with money thought he was funny enough, they'd be able to just get him out.
Would that be treason? No.
I think if he would have gotten into the air, maybe. And
What qualifies as treason?
I would imagine.
Qualifies as treason. Good
Like-
old internet.
So my guess would be like anything
Yeah,
that
just-
would count as like domestic terrorism or plotting against the country.
Obviously, like like intentionally betraying like allegiance to your own country. That's like
Oh,
doy. But I mean, like
okay.
like when you're like in this situation, could you swing it as like because that's a potentially aggressive force against one's country?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on one's malice and of where they're aiming it. I guess, huh?
It's like what level of domestic terrorism do you have to reach to where it's now treason?
Yeah.
Like if he would have tried to get across the water and sell that plane, that's for sure treason.
Yeah, because
Right.
you're selling property of the U.S. or something.
Now, if he would have taken that plane and put it into a government building, is that treason or is that grand theft with destruction of government property? Because is he levying war? Can you levy war as one person? Can Sealand levy war? And then if that guy if that guy dies, it's just over. Like you won the war.
Yeah. I feel like I don't think you need an army to levy war against somebody.
Yeah.
Do you? Levying war. Oh, we're stupid. An assembling of a body of men for the purpose of effect. So you do need somewhat of a force.
Okay. Yeah.
But then there's the argument of one man armies.
Yeah.
Like that guy. Okay,
Look up how many
Look me in the
people-
eye and tell me if that dude successfully stole a C-130,
Yeah.
and started wreaking havoc,
Yeah.
like there's no way that they wouldn't just consider that levying war, because
Yeah.
clearly it's enough.
Well, 'cause they're gonna-
although it's one person,
Yeah.
he's enough force to do damage and proc war for whatever person or body he represents.
I would say look up how to start a war and or look up how many people it takes
Well, somebody has to
declare war.
Doesn't the president have to declare war and then they vote on it or some? I don't know.
Yeah,
fucking
but if
know.
your country is one person,
Oh, you mean for like in general?
yeah, how to declare
whoops.
war, or how many people you need to declare war. And it also kind of goes back to what I was saying on last week's show, where we watched that guy burn down that church and then go full Mission Impossible when he was jumping from rooftop to rooftop. I think you should use these people for things.
Yeah. So the president can technically declare war and send troops, but Congress actually has to I think the one that has just the power to declare it for real. I think presidents can only announce it or just state it.
Okay,
but
but-
it's not technically like a formal act of war until Congress is on it.
All right, how about this? Look up what is the smallest country population, and then we'll find that country and
What is the smallest
country in the world. Yeah.
country in the world? Vatican City is the smallest.
Oh, the Vatican City.
That's right. I
Well,
forgot
the Vatican can
Yeah.
definitely probably declare war.
Yeah, for sure.
What is the smallest country population?
By population.
Yeah. There we go.
Uh,
Still the Vatican.
yeah.
Suck my Vatican dick, bro. All right.
that makes
Here
sense.
we go.
Yeah, they got only like
Nauru,
800 or
which
so.
which has 10.
That's the second one.
It's got 10,000 people. They could declare war.
Vatican only has 800.
They have 800 people. Yeah, but those are all like Italians, right? Like they're not.
Yeah.
Or Romans, whatever you want to call them. That shit
Yeah.
confuses the shit out of me.
Nauru.
It's in Oceania. Yeah, no shit.
war. Oh,
Whoa.
fuck.
Were they? Looks like they had some form in it.
Formal wear. All right. Well, while I'm looking for this,
Well, I just wonder, like, can that country could definitely declare war. So then,
I think, yeah, of course. I'd say so. Yeah.
yeah, but so I guess the question becomes like, who can and can't declare war? Because if you're a one-man country in your own head, like Sealand's like a sovereign state, right? So can they declare war?
I think there's like formal war. Like I think there's like papers involved and shit.
Oh yeah. You gotta talk to the UN. There's gonna be meetings and.
But I
because
mean, like,
there's like rules we all kind of follow
the-
as a
Yeah.
world.
In the concept of war and the concept of battle,
Mhm.
I think technically anybody can declare war, if from a country standpoint. But like formal war, I think is like an act of like two parties declaring that there is this dispute.
Yeah,
And blah
yeah,
blah blah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's like can like a
Like-
shed full of dudes declare war on the government?
I don't think formal war. No.
Yeah.
I think they can definitely declare it in their head and they just be labeled as terrorists. you
Yeah.
know?
See, that's the thing is
Um,
that you'd get terrorism but not treason.
Yeah, that's true.
So this guy would be a terrorist. not
Yeah.
treasonous.
Yeah.
Also,
maybe, yeah.
Also, isn't it like? I wonder how many counts of treason there's fucking been.
Do we know any lawyers?
No.
So I wonder if they could teach us, because like it'd be nice if we can get a lawyer that knows what the process of bending rules is, because like I feel like a lot of in law too, you can argue semantics about application of law all you want, but really like people bend shit all the time to make it apply within reason.
Yeah,
So I wonder if we should get like a lawyer, or somebody who's in the military, or somebody who knows like that territory. Don't you know somebody that is a?
I have a cousin that's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's a corporate lawyer.
What kind of? Oh well, not quite the same application, but I guess.
I bet we could find a lawyer.
It'd be nice to find for somebody who I don't know, like studied in the military that also studied law. That would be the ideal.
Well, we would want somebody who would what's it called? It was in political science.
Yes.
Yeah, we want somebody who majored in political
science.
science, and what's the other one that you major in? It's like global something.
Global relations or whatever.
Yeah. I almost did major in that.
Global relations
and political science.
That's some fucking bro.
Well, it's because
talk about climbing to the fucking lizard people.
Yeah,
like that's where you do it.
It's because I did the Model UN shit, and like when you're at Model UN, that's kind of the route you take as poli sci. So
yeah.
I started looking into political science, and then when I got into it, I was like, this is really cool, but I'm never gonna get a fucking spot at the UN.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not in my future.
Right.
That's not even something I would want.
Right.
And like that would seem like the only real goal to go for. I was
a lot
like,
of stress and that kind of shit, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna study political science, do all these mock debates, and like put all this work in to not be the asshole at the seat in the UN, and I don't want to be the asshole in the seat at the UN. So this is not the path for me.
It's a scary prospect too, because some people are like, "Yeah, I want all the power." I'm like, "Yeah, but dude, like,
you could start war on accident."
Well, like, and just when people get to higher levels of power, it changes your perspective.
Yeah,
like it just does. It's how it works. Like, high levels of power change humans. It's just how
I think.
It's just how we're wired, I guess.
I think I've told the story on the show when I almost had like started a war in Model UN. But I don't remember if I told the story or not.
Oh, you know what? Yes, you have, but not on these newest episodes.
Okay, so a buddy of mine, we were in Model UN, and it was our last debate ever, and we had represented. I was the country of Belarus, and he was the country of Ukraine, which are right next to each other.
Right.
And our debate was Security Council for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And this is going to be in bad taste now, 10 years later, 12 years later.
Yeah.
Now that it's like a more current thing.
Right.
But I remember, like, there's things you can do in these debates where, you're trying to come up with a resolution, like just like the UN. Everybody's trying to come up with a resolution. Everybody votes upon the resolution.
Right.
And then the 7 major countries have veto powers. America, France, Britain, China, Russia, fucking shoe polish, and number 7. I don't remember the other 2. And Germany and probably somebody else. Maybe, I don't even know if it's Germany that has a veto. But there's 7 countries with veto powers, and like, so you kind of need them on your side because they could just fuck your shit anyway.
Right.
But this is also a formal debate where people are talking one at a time. So like, it's not like you can sit there chatting with your buddies trying to figure out resolutions.
Right.
So people can pass papers to each other, and because we know it's working on resolutions, nobody's getting in trouble. So it's like if we're trying to work on like an example, we did one that was the Rwandan genocide. We're trying to figure out like maybe we should shut off radio connections so they can't spread propaganda through radio anymore, right? But you got to like write down on a piece of paper, send that across the fucking and have it come back to you.
Right.
So me and my buddy, Israeli-Palestinian conflict, we decide to send the guy representing Israel a piece of paper that says like asterisk bomb, and then we put it from Palestine.
Yikes! Oh,
right? Yeah. So we shuffled.
So you framed. Oh my!
So we
God.
shuffled across the room. Turns out the guy who's representing Israel is there, but the guy who's representing Palestine is not there.
Yeah.
And we already knew this in the debate.
Right.
So clearly it's a joke.
Right.
Everybody knows that the guy who's Palestine didn't show up, so clearly
Yeah.
Palestine didn't just send you a bomb.
Yeah. It's still hilarious considering circumstances, dude.
So this kid,
God.
so we see this kid, he's funny. He lights up. He thought it was great. he, we have like one of those unmoderated caucuses where people could talk for like 5 minutes. Tells us it's hilarious. So we decide to just start sending bombs to countries from countries. We had like France was bombing South Africa, and the U.S. was going after fucking France. And France was just getting it from all these other countries because you know how I feel about France. So France is getting bombs from all over the place, and like other kids are starting to catch wind of this. Now they're sending each other bombs as well. Nobody knows the source at this point. It's just chaos. And the head chair, like, he gets wind of it, and like, of course, some snitch, and he was just like, "Look, guys, that is incredibly insensitive, and like, I'm willing to let this go, but this needs to stop." Right? So we sent up a nuke to the head chair to declare world power as Belarus and the Ukraine.
Wow.
We opened our borders to each other, and we became one country.
Yeah.
I let Ukraine absorb Belarus, and then we reopened Chernobyl on Belarus land, and we started supplying Palestine with nukes.
Wow.
So in the background, we were developing nations and like cutting borders and like we got this whole thing going, and like the head chair thought it was great. He thought it was really funny, and then we come to find out like. Our teacher somehow gets wind of this, kicks us out of the debate. We had to drive home by ourselves from UC Davis.
That's irritating as hell.
The fucking like hour ride.
Fuck
And and at first we were just like, oh, that's fucked up. Like the head chair was fine with it. Everybody thought it was funny. Like, I don't know what your fucking problem is. Like it was our last debate. My buddy was a senior. Turns out that Palestine was just added to the UN at this time. Just added.
Oh.
And the actual representative from Palestine was at UC Davis observing all of these high-level college model UN debates.
Really?
So if he would have
watched yours?
He could have poked his head in on it and seen that we were just mocking his country and bombing the shit out of it, and like just totally like the teacher basically pulls aside. She's like, you could have actually started like an international conflict. You know?
I think that's bullshit.
If he would have gotten like insensitive about it, like,
fuck that, dude. Fuck that teacher.
It was clearly,
Fuck
the teacher.
That teacher, dude.
He wouldn't have taken that shit personally.
Yeah, dude. He's a UN official. If he gets upset over high school
kids on a college campus,
you shouldn't be in the fucking UN.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
What the hell? Yeah.
But that story being told, you don't want me as the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
All right. I am not the UN representative we're all looking for. I did not need to be pursuing that as a career.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Because I would definitely I'd be talking shit to France.
Yeah.
I would be clowning around with
smack.
I would have secret relationships with the countries we're not supposed to be friends with.
Yeah, ties and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we would just be getting beers
shady
afterwards.
dealings and shit.
Yeah, I'd have like the guy from Russia's number. We'd just be kicking it.
Or you just play the neutral party and you'd be like, look, man, I'm friends with everybody. You know?
Yeah, right. Like we got a text thread.
You gotta pick a stance, bro. It's like, well, if I pick a stance, then these other 10 people will pick a stance for you.
We got our own Discord fuck pile. It's just UN representatives in the fuck pile.
Yeah.
Just going in on each other, just tits everywhere, like an anime porn.
The thought of UN officials sending memes of fucking
spamming
each other
anime
is
porn.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
They're just fucking tentacle fucking the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah, especially
that's hilarious.
But the German one's really into it, and he's constantly sending pictures of like toes,
and feet,
tentacles.
Yeah.
Just toes and tentacles. He's got his own little sub channel, toes and tentacles.
Yeah. Oh,
they're
man.
fucking animals, dude.
You know, I could see it.
I fucking love
see it.
Well, shit, we got 2 minutes left, so I just wanted to say again.
Holy shit!
I'm really excited about the right.
I didn't look at the time at all.
I'm really excited about the City Bumpkins podcast.
Yes.
Like I said, by the time this comes out, it will have premiered yesterday. The first 2 episodes are coming out. If there is a live show, by the time you're hearing this, it's over. If you were there, thank you. Because we've been talking about it. We've been promoting it. A lot of people have been seeing it. We're giving away $50, so that's enough of a reason to at least show up for a second.
If you missed the show, never fear the live show, because we will be eventually developing, while we're recording, a live segment that may or may not be available to you as well.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely go follow City Bumpkins on everything you find. There's a couple other podcasts that have existed called City Pumpkins, and they've all died hard.
Yeah,
they all lasted a few episodes. We've already have more episodes in our catalog put back than some of these fucking shows have ever even came out with.
Yep.
So help us out, guys. We need you to like shit. We need you to subscribe shit. We need you to comment on shit. We need to push it up through the algorithm.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, because Thickness and the Shine, the name is so unique, we own that first Google page.
Mm-hmm.
City Bumpkins, we need the algorithm.
Yep.
And all those shows are dead, so we're just clearing out corpses. Get in there, guys. Follow it, like it, and fuck you.
Fuck you.
And in the words of the late, great guy who sounded like Mike, wrap your car around a
fucking tree.